What's up, everybody? DeucesJack at VapingInsider.com. I'm at the Vapevent in Brooklyn, New York, my hometown, and I got the man, the Winston man, or ex-Winston man,
there you go.
David Gerlitz here,
Right.
and he's going to go over some of his new juice line, but we are also going to talk to David about some advocacy towards the end, because that's his field of expertise as well. But David, you want to tell us about the new line for now?
Yeah, it just launched last weekend in Connecticut. And by the way, good to be here talking to you. It's always
Same
a pleasure. I decided that I needed to get some skin in the game. Other than doing just advocacy and activism, I thought it was important for me to, walk the walk. And I've been doing this for a long time. I quit smoking, obviously,
Because
a long
you've
time.
been talking the talk.
I've
That's
been
for
talking
sure.
the talk, for 8 years now, and now it's time to also get the 40 million remaining smokers we have out there to understand that vaping is a good concept if and when you're ready. So I'm trying to get them a new liquid line that's going to be flavorful to the palate with tobacco flavor, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of, not too harsh on the fruity side, because smokers generally, don't want more stress in their life when they quit. They want less stress. So they want a simple device.
I would agree
They
with
want
that.
a good quality liquid that's affordable, regulated properly, clean, and that's what I'm promoting.
So this line is designed specifically for smokers that are transitioning to vaping. Is
That's
that
right.
correct?
And or those vapors who don't vape from morning till night. Some vapors
Okay,
just vape
that's fair
occasionally.
enough.
So,
Yeah.
a lot of the people don't want to be vaping, 15, 20 mils a day. They want to just take the hit of nicotine, whatever
Right.
level.
Right.
My liquid comes in 0, 3, 6, 12, 18, and 24.
No,
Because
okay.
transitioning smokers need that high nic content,
they do.
get a good mouth-to-lung hit, okay, and then they can exponentially, if they want to reduce the levels of nicotine, which was the original goal of vaping.
And most juice companies have been getting away from the higher
That's
nic
right.
juices, so you're definitely going to be filling a niche
Absolutely,
market for
absolutely.
sure, right?
So I was honored to become a part of Vapes Gone Wild. We were put together by the Blink Group. They brought us together to now make sure that we got quality liquids. So here I am with the David G series, along with Vapes Gone Wild out of Georgia. And I think it's a good pairing. And now we're looking for the device to go with it as a starter kit. And we're going to be promoting that at all of the vape conventions and expos, because I believe that right now we're in a battle. I think we got targets and bullseyes on the backs of every smoker and vapor out there, and I'm pretty sick of it. I'm pretty obnoxious about it. I think we got bad people making bad laws, trying to ban flavors when that's what's keeping vapors in this culture, continuing to vape rather than going back. So I get pretty pissed off. I get pretty angry. But I also know how to put a filter on my mouth in order to get people to listen to me without sounding like some raving lunatic. I believe in what I do. There's nobody who has more experience in tobacco than I do, having been a smoker from the time I was 13. Now I'm standing here in front of you today gasping for air because I have COPD and emphysema, which is one of the gifts that combustible tobacco brought to me. My bad. No one put a gun to my head.
That's correct.
To make me smoke.
Personal responsibility.
But now I'm trying to go out there and let the people know that the vapors are no longer just anecdotes. They are real living people who quit smoking by vaping, and there should be able to be a viable alternative.
And we shouldn't be lumped in
with tobacco. There's no tobacco in it.
You want to know something? I'm going to tell a quick little story, David, about the conversation you and I had in Foxwoods, okay? So David and I are friendly. We've done this before, right? Whenever we see each other at events, we shake hands, we exchange pleasantries. Same thing happened in Foxwoods. And I don't know why David asked me this, but for some reason, he asked me, have you seen 1 billion lives yet? And I looked at him and I'm like, and I was almost ashamed to say it, and I'm kind of ashamed to say it now. I said, no. And David kind of ripped into me a little bit, man.
A little bit, just a little bit.
He kind of read me the riot act a little bit, and I felt a little bad. So when I went home, I made sure before I seen David again that I watched the full movie of 1 Billion Lives. And you want to know something? I'm a guy who's pretty active in the vape industry, and I learned something watching that movie because I never knew how deeply entrenched and corrupt everything is that our government touches.
Well, see, this movie here that I did, I was just a part of
you were a big part of it. You were in a lot.
Yeah, but that movie is just this much of who I am. Okay, when you got 30 years, in the industry, being a smoker, being the Winston man for 8 years, enticing, encouraging, luring, tricking, targeting new replacement smokers, which happen to be 14 to 17-year-olds.
Right.
They certainly didn't have a gun put to their head, but we sure did make it look pretty damn good to be macho, tough, rugged, robust, and virile, or for women to be glamorous, sophisticated, skinny, fun-loving, free. It's a bunch of bullshit, okay? And we called them on it. And now, after 30 years, I have been vindicated because now Big Tobacco has to go out and admit that they lied. They have to admit that they targeted and marketed kids on television and the newspaper. So yes, I've been vindicated, but 30 years has gone by and we're still losing 450,000 people a year.
And the harm's already done. You have COPD.
Yeah, but
the
you know what?
harm's already done.
Yeah, I'm taking responsibility for that.
That's cool.
But I'll be damned if I'm not going to go to my grave trying to let the people know that there's an alternative. And I don't care if you dual use. I don't care if you smoke once in a while and you vape once in a while until you find what's going to work for you.
Right.
Because every cigarette you don't smoke is better for you. And eventually they'll get it. Eventually smokers, but not with all the bullshit of the misinformation in the media, all the nonsense that we're getting from legislation and bad laws by bad people.
Whenever I see a politician get up and say, we don't know what's in this e-liquid yet, it burns me. I go crazy. I get triggered when I see it.
We know the long-term effects of smoking, but we're still selling the shit every day on every corner in every store.
Right.
So I'm not going to be filtered anymore. I'm just going to call these people out, embarrass the shit out of them, stand toe-to-toe with them, and tell them that they're wrong.
Yeah.
So now I got a good opportunity with Vapes Gone Wild. I got a good opportunity to also now get involved with CBD because I use it. And I think when you have smokers who quit, generally smokers don't have good health in other areas of their life when they quit.
That's true.
So this is just another protocol that they can use. So I want the whole wellness package. And I want it to come from somebody who's lived it, who's causing the effect of what tobacco could do. My brother died of cancer, as you know from the movie. So I'm not going to be shut down. I'm not going to shut up.
Blame you.
I'm going to keep doing what I do. And now I've been given the opportunity with Vapes Gone Wild and TJ Struck from Georgia to get my message out there by also having skin in the game. Because people say, well, do you make juice? Do you sell juice? No, I want them to know that I'm involved and I'm going to do it 100% until I'm called home, wherever that is.
And you should be involved because, like you said, it's nice for a guy like you to have skin in the game because there aren't too many people in this industry that have done more for vaping than you have as a spokesman.
I appreciate that. And I'm going to continue to do it because at 68 years of age, I'm above the opinions that other people have of me. I'm going to take my shot. I'm going to do what I can do for 40 million remaining smokers. I'm going to let these people know that they made a damn good decision when they quit smoking and started to vape because it's going to enhance the quality of their life. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, my friend.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
What?
The FDA's website, did you leave your comment on
Absolutely.
the open endorsement?
I did it 5 or 6 times.
Me too.
I kind of cheated. I used 5 or 6 names.
Me too. I put my story on there too and exactly how vaping has changed my life and how I'm able to not cough up nasty stuff in the morning and how I'm able to, play basketball with my 9-year-old and my 13-year-old now without hacking up half my lung.
Oh.
I mean, I put that all on there because this flavor ban is just...
It's bullshit.
It's
nonsense. It's going to pass, and I'm afraid Cole Bishop isn't going to make it, and I'm afraid we're stuck. And the big problem, the prediction I made last week is that Big Tobacco, if we let them, if we just sit back on our asses and do nothing, and we let Big Tobacco take over, don't think for a second they don't have the financial wellness or to go along and come up with this stuff on their own.
They're already doing it.
They're already doing it. But we got a few years left to do
That's their plan B if they can't kill this industry. They're
buying up already. Yeah. People are selling out to the highest bidder. But we have to take a stand, okay? And I'm going to do whatever I can to get the target off the back of these people and let them know that there are people fighting for them. But like I said in Foxwoods, I'm not an advocate. I'm an activist.
Right.
Advocacy means you're trying to help somebody who can't help themselves. Everybody here helped themselves already by doing it. And we got millions and millions of people out there that need to help themselves by taking the shot. And I want to be the face of the alternative. If and when you're ready to quit, you've struggled, you've tried, and everything else has failed, you got to give this a shot. Forget all the naysayers, forget all the haters, forget all the opponents, because they're doing it for one reason. They're trying to keep vaping away from smokers because of the money, the power of big pharmaceuticals and big power of big tobacco and big government. So I don't like advocacy too much when we're spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a lawyer as a lobbyist to go in and try to get a crooked politician to change his or her thinking when they're the ones that started the freaking problem to begin with.
And when the next lawyer comes around with more money, that crooked politician is going to flip on you anyway.
Because greed outweighs fear.
Exactly.
And nobody's fearful. If they can make hay while the sun is shining, I'm going to continue to say what I say, and people like you giving me the opportunity to have that platform, I really am grateful. Thank you so much.
You have a platform with us, and let me tell you something.
Anytime you can call me.
I appreciate that. And let me tell you something, guys. Being a native New Yorker, I'm talking to my New York peeps now. If you don't think it's going to happen here because we've been pretty lax with the vaping laws so far, don't kid yourself. We have a very ambitious state senator that she wants to run for president, and she's going to look to score any type of point she can.
Absolutely.
And we have a very extremely ambitious governor that is also looking to run for president, and he's going to do anything he can to score points with the people, under the guise of protecting the children. Okay,
you got lots of vapors in New York, and vapors do vote, and we say that tongue in cheek, but it's true.
Yep.
You know, a couple 100,000 votes can change swing an election. So I encourage everybody to get involved.
Especially with how partisan the politics have been lately. If you make vaping a one-vote issue for you or a standalone issue for you, we can make a difference. We absolutely can.
And we need more than 3% of the people doing 100% of the work. You got to get off your ass and get out there and do something. Just like we did with the FDA.
Yep.
When FDA got all of these applications because of the deadline, they got so overwhelmed they had to extend it and extend it and extend it. We can do the same thing with these laws.
We absolutely can.
Yep.
David, I want to wish you great success on your new line here.
The David G Signature Collection.
I love the honey tobacco one. It's fantastic.
You need more, I know a guy.
Absolutely, man. And thank you very much for coming on with us and talking to us for a while.
It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Guys,
bye, folks.
This has been DeucesJack at VapingInsider.com.
Yeah.
I'm with the ex-Winston man, David Gerlitz. Make sure you check out our new forum, VapingInsider.com/forum. Make sure you check out my new YouTube channel at Vaping Insider. We're out of here. Deuces.
Nice.